Hello everyone, welcome back to Fight Tonight channel. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. I really want to get 5,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. It's so close, thanks for supporting me, guys. Teofimo Lopez rages at Gervonta Davis negotiation tactics. Two-division world champion Teofimo Lopez recently announced a shock retirement from the sport. But it hasn't stopped him from dashing out criticism to the poster boys of the sport, with Gervonta Tank Davis being his latest target. Lopez overcame the previously undefeated Josh Taylor recently, despite being the bookies underdog, to become the WBO super lightweight champion. In his post-fight interview, the 25-year-old abruptly revealed his decision to hang out the gloves, which was met with a sense of disbelief and disregard from the vast majority of the boxing community. Since then, Lopez has convinced fans that his withdrawal, after informing the sanctioning body that he was vacating the world title just 5 days after he won it. Nevertheless, he proved he wasn't checked out from the going-on of sport in an interview. Lopez was asked about a registration clause in Tank's fight contract with the naturally bigger Ryan Garcia earlier this year, and did not hide his disdain at fighters employing such tactics. "That's a pussy move. Gervonta, you are a pussy, you are a bitch. I don't care what anybody says. You can be all rah thug life, and scream and rock your head Chief Keef Lo Sosa. Man, get out of here with your fucking lips." Lopez has already set out the terms for his return to the sport, so there is hope yet for fans who want to see more of the sort of performance he put against Taylor. As for the fight with Tank, it's unclear how likely it is down the line. Both are stars, but with Lopez now comfortable at 148 pounds, and his reaction to the weight in the Garcia fight, there is a big hurdle to clear. Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson undisputed fight held harsh reality. In the booming lightweight division, a matchup between undisputed champion Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson is one of the very best to be made. However, matchroom boss Eddie Hearn has poured ice on the prospect of the All-American clash happening next, citing Haney's issues at the weight alongside the harsh reality that the fight is that huge commercially. While appearing on the Dozen Boxing show, Hearn said, "We know how tight Haney, is at 135 pounds. He's been retired for about 5 years. Also, once you have become undisputed at one weight, he wants legacy. He wants to become a two-weight world champion. The reality is that the Shakur Stevenson fight isn't that big, and it's a really tough fight." Shakur established himself as arguably number one without really fighting anyone of note in the division. But he is a great talent, the functionary said. The competitive fire in Gary Russell Jr. burns a bit brighter than most. For the nearly turned 35-year-old, he is come to accept his defeat at the hands of Mark Magsayo. In part, Russell's willingness to let it go stems from what he believes was an injustice on the fight. Over 2 years ago, they battled it out at the Borgata Hotel in Atlantic City. Before being able to find his rhythm, Russell's right shoulder gave out on him, with the Maryland resident forced to fight the majority of their bout with one hand. Russell takes solace in his performance and believes that he should have been given the nod. As the former featherweight title holder eyes his return to the ring, he considers that his days of competing at 126 pounds have officially come to an end. Although he successfully defended his crown for well over 5 years, Russell reminisces about the opportunities that passed him by. Amongst those golden opportunities, Russell was hopeful that one day he would face Shakur Stevenson. Ultimately, the two reigned atop the featherweight division at roughly the same time. In Stevenson's case, however, his team at the summit of the featherweight mountain was Transate, Now the former Olympic silver medalist has officially planted his flag in the lightweight division. Although the likes of Gervonta Davis, Frank Martin, Devin Haney and various others are considered as the elite of the elite, Russell acknowledges that Stevenson is the man to beat at 135 pounds. "I'm one of those people that give credit where credit is due," Russell said. "I feel as told Shakur, out of all of them, is the nicest. I think he can fight better than any of them, but with that being said, when Shakur's little ass was at 126, I was on his line too. I was trying to get Shakur. Shakur moved from 126 and went to 130 really quick." As Russell alludes to, Stevenson didn't waste much time at 126 pounds. Immediately after dominating Jose Gonzalez for the WBO crown in 2019, Stevenson dropped his freshly won title 8 months later and moved up in weight. Still, despite the two being nowhere near each other in terms of their respective divisions, Russell revealed that if Stevenson is willing to face him, he will be more than ready to take him on next. Welterweight world champion Terence Crawford has no doubts of his selection when asked by Showtime. Shakur hands down. Although his standing in boxing is arguably at an all-time high, Davis has bigger concern to deal with out of the ring in the meantime. However, as he has just been sent to jail for 2 months for breaking a 90-day home detention order, Stevenson, on the other hand, announced that his arrival to the lightweight division to impressive fashion with a dominant performance over Shoichiro Yoshino last month in front of a hometown crowd in Newark, with both culminating in referee Alan Huggins waving it off in the 6th round. As for Crawford, the biggest night of his career is drawing ever closer, as he takes on Errol Spence Jr. for the undisputed welterweight world title on July 29th. With the winner regarded by many as a shoe-in, the stakes could not be much higher at the T-Mobile Arena. Ryan Garcia reportedly paid a dozen huge sum as part of Gervonta Davis deal. Following a very public spat, Oscar de la Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions has filed a lawsuit against Ryan Garcia to enforce its contract in response to his legal team claiming violations of their agreement. Garcia came up short in the biggest fight of his career so far. Being knocked down twice on the way to defeat against Gervonta Davis, the event was, by all accounts, a mega success. In the aftermath, Garcia was disappointed not to be flanked by his outspoken promoter De La Hoya at the post-fight press conference. The former champion turned businessman later said that security had advised him to leave the building due to death threats. Frustration between the pair boiled over recently on social media, with Garcia publicly shunning De La Hoya's talk that he could face Manny Pacquiao. He also said he felt unsupported and betrayed by his team. De La Hoya responded by telling his fighter to man up, and that the loss to Davis was on him and his advisor, Guadalupe Valencia, who is also included in the lawsuit. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.